What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another viewer requested Scum guide. This time it's all about vitamin E. Vitamin D, it was pretty easy to explain what it was. We all sort of know what vitamin D is and where it comes from. Vitamin E, however, it's a little more of a mystery. Even though Wikipedia says that the functions which make vitamin E a vitamin are not clearly defined, and so even they don't know what the hell's going on. But I took a look at what food sources are supposed to contain vitamin E. I tested all of them I think that I could find, and I came up with the results. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, kick back, and let's figure out what the easiest and most effective way of obtaining vitamin E is.
It's me,
Daraloth. I got a video recorded here of all of my tests and results. And so let's take a look at it and we'll see what we can figure out. Over here we can see the vitamin E. We start at about 27%, and so we're going to want to see it go up from there and how much. The first item I tested were olives. I figured olives might contain vitamin E, considering that it is a food source that contains vitamin E, although it's only pickled olives. With the frequency that you find them down in the southern parts of the map, I thought that it was worth checking out. And sure enough, here we are at 70%, and our vitamin E hasn't increased, therefore they don't contain any vitamin E. Next up are walnuts. Walnuts are a good source of vitamin E, so I thought I would check out the two different kinds of nuts that I find rather frequently in the game. Walnuts have nothing, so I moved on to hazelnuts. Don't worry about why I'm almost dead, but hazelnuts brought me up 10%. It's sort of capped at that point. It didn't go up any farther than that. So if you do find hazelnuts, they do contain some vitamin E, so they're definitely worth eating if that's a deficiency that you have. Next up is mango. Mango is a good source for vitamin E, and mango, much like the hazelnuts, brought me up about 10%. And so the same thing that I said for those, go for these as well. Some other things I tried were corn, pork steak, and potatoes, all of which yielded no vitamin E. What did, however, yield vitamin E was popcorn. And so popcorn turns out to be a really good source of vitamin E, even though regular corn contains none. Vegetable oils are apparently a good source for vitamin E. And so I thought, why not try having a drink of good old vegetable oil? What's the worst that could happen, right? Okay, so this is about 40 minutes later. Vegetable oil is apparently one of the slowest digesting things in the game, but just one drink off of it brought me up to 121%, and I still have 43% left to digest. And so this is a really great source for vitamin E. If you find it, go for it. It doesn't really seem to have any negative side effects in the long run, other than taking a long time to digest. Broccoli is supposed to be a good source for vitamin E, but only if it's cooked. And so I figured I would try out raw broccoli, see what I got from that. Turns out I got nothing at all. So I tried to cook it using the cooked vegetables and nothing but broccoli. I got nothing from that either. Vegetable oil is one of the optional ingredients that you can include in cooked vegetables. I thought that it being such a great source for vitamin E, I would throw that into the cooked vegetables and see what happened. I actually got some pretty interesting results from it. And so how it works out is that for every part of the cooked vegetables that you eat with vegetable oil in it, you get 1/10 of that tenth of the vegetable oil. And so it all scales out. It all works. The math all works out. I decided what would happen if I ate all of it, and as you can see here, I'm at 195% for my vitamin E, and my saturated fat is at 447%, and my fat is at 195%. You can see the difference there between the cooked vegetables with the vegetable oil and just drinking the vegetable oil on its own. It also digests a lot quicker. Just like vitamin D, I think there's a much easier way to get vitamin E, and it's pretty simple and pretty easy and pretty abundant throughout the game. And in case you didn't know, the team behind Scum is from Croatia, and that is why you'll find not only Croatian flags throughout the game, but you can also find Croatian jerseys. And so one thing Croatia is apparently known for is their sunflowers. And it's a thing, I guess. You can Google it, and that's why you can find so many sunflower fields dotted across the map. Just like the one I'm in here at B1. As you can see, there's many sunflowers. You can go through them all, and I'm going to eat 2 of them here and show you what happens with just, here we are, 2 sunflower seeds. It's about to drop off, and you can see my vitamin E is at 100%. So you eat 3 or 4 of these and you're pretty well set. And so I think that's the easiest way. That's what I normally look for, and that's vitamin E. I do think that the sunflower seeds are the way to go. I think that the sunflower fields are quite abundant throughout the game's map, and with a couple of those, 3 or 4, you're pretty well set. And that's about that for vitamin E. I think that sunflower seeds are the way to go. They're pretty easy to find. The sunflower fields are quite abundant throughout the map. You can find them behind houses or just off away from the towns a little bit, and so you shouldn't have too much trouble finding one. If you have any more questions about vitamin E, feel free to leave a comment below. There are a few other good alternatives if you can find them. So I hope this clears things up, and I hope you're able to get your vitamin E under control. Until next time, if you have any suggestions for a video or anything you'd like me to cover, feel free to post a comment below and I'll get to it. This was a video suggested by a viewer, and so I do get to them pretty quick. Tomorrow I'm uploading another video about admin controls, also suggested from a viewer, so be sure to hit subscribe. That way you'll get notified when that goes up, and you'll be able to do all sorts of fun things, not only in single player, but if you rent your own server or you're an admin of another one, you'll be able to do all of those. And so be sure to hit the like button, and I hope you're having a great day, hope you're having fun, keep on gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You can also hit the post bell notification bell, so that way you'll get updated as soon as I post a new video. I stream live over on Twitch nearly every day, so make sure you follow me over there. You can come hang out in the chat, ask me questions, or you can just watch some gameplay. If you like the channel, you can also subscribe to me over on Twitch, and that way you'll get access to some cool emotes and some other perks. You can also find me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, so be sure you follow me there. That way you'll get notified when I'm going live on Twitch and when I post a new video here on YouTube. Until next time, keep on gaming. I hope you're having fun. Have a great day, and I hope to see you next time.